Good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting vocab lesson. This is Mr. Stitt, and today we're going to go over week 14 for my 8th grade students. Here are the words this week: burly, stock, furtive, mirth, clamor, and amiss. So let's jump right into the words this week. The first word this week is burly, and that's an adjective, burly, and it means large in bodily size, stout and sturdy. So I have this image here, this man. He's burly because he's climbing a mountain. He's strong. He's fit. Typically, when we think of burly, we think of men with big, giant beards who are strong warriors. So synonyms of this would be able-bodied, athletic, bulky, muscularly, and stocky, stout, or sturdy. So anytime you think of a man with a beard and he's stocky and sturdy doing amazing, dangerous things, that would be someone who is burly. The next word this week is stock. Stock. And you're probably very familiar with this word. It's a noun, so it's a thing. It's the stem or main axis of a plant. So in this image here, you can see this is the stalk of a plant. The middle part, that's probably the strongest. It holds the plant up. A stalk is also a similar structural part of an animal. So a stalk can be known as like the middle part of an animal. Think about a human. Our chest and our torso is kind of considered our stalk. Also, a stem, shaft, or slender supporting part of anything. So a stalk can really apply to anything. Whatever's like the strongest, most structurally sound part of anything is called its stalk. Synonyms would be trunk, twig, axis, shaft, and support. The next word this week is furtive. Furtive. Now, furtive is an adjective, so it describes something. In particular, it describes the way someone looks at another person. And furtive is when something is taken, done, or used surreptitiously or by stealth, secret. It's when something is done sly or shiftily. So if you look at this man, he's hiding behind a pillar, it looks like, and he's looking out with a bit of a suspicious, furtive glance. Somebody can say something in a furtive way, like they might whisper in your ear. But typically we talk about it in terms of when someone does something suspicious or shifty. So synonyms for this might be clandestine, conspiratorial, covert, disguised, slyly, or secretively. So if you're doing something secretively, you're doing it in a furtive way. Furtive. The next word this week is mirth. Mirth. Now this is kind of a happy word, and it's a noun. It's a thing. It's amusement or laughter. So in this image here, you see the father and his child, and they have lots of mirth. They're happy. They're celebrating. I know, for an example, right now is December, and so it's almost the Christmas season. A lot of people have lots of mirth. They're seeing their family. They're buying great gifts. They're eating wonderful food. They just have a lot of laughter and amusement. So synonyms for this would be hilarity, laughter, levity, and rejoicing. Mirth, something that makes you happy and laugh. The next word this week is clamor. Clamor. Now this is a thing, and it's actually a loud, persistent outcry, as from a large number of people. So it could also be just any loud and persistent noise. So I have a dog in my neighborhood, and it's one of my neighbor's dogs. And if you ever go by their house, the dog just yap, 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 starts barking and making a loud clamor. If you go to a rock and roll concert, there's definitely a clamor because they're playing lots of loud music. So synonyms of this would be agitation, buzz. This is supposed to be hubbub. I'm sorry. Noise, outcry, ruckus, and uproar. So anytime you have that loud noise, that is a clamor. The next word this week is amiss. Amiss. And we have another adjective here, and it describes something. So improper, wrong, or faulty. It could also be something that's incredibly messy. So this table here is amiss with different items. It has dirty plates. It has something that looks like it was just bought at the store. Lots of electronic items. It's just a total mess. It's a miss. Synonyms of this would be awry, improper, bad, faulty, flawed, foul, inaccurate, or incorrect. So your homework can be amiss. Maybe you haven't done it correctly the way that your teacher wants. A teacher's classroom can be amiss. Maybe there's clutter everywhere. Your home can be amiss. Your school backpack can be amiss. A city can be amiss, maybe after a hurricane or something where there's lots of debris everywhere. So anytime something's cluttered, messy, wrong, or improper, amiss. Well, thank you so much for joining us this week. Here's a summary of our week 14 words for my 8th grade students: burly, stalk, furtive, mirth, clamor, and amiss. I hope to see you next time. Bye.